Namaste and greetings to all of you wherever you are in this world. So today I was thinking about doing some healing sessions. So I invite you to put in the intention. So this video is going to be timeless, meaning that whenever you listen to this video or watch this video, the energy healing aspects of it, it will work for you. So I am a healer. I've done multiples of distant healing. And I have done soul retrieval and shamanic healings in distance, because I just need to focus my intentions onto you. And how I know that I have not a lot of audience. This is a new channel, but my last video got like about 122 watch. I know that's not a lot, but 122 people watching this, I will be able to send healing energies to you. And the least that can happen through these sessions, through these public sessions that we have, you're probably going to feel a lot more relaxed and tuned in. So this is about exchange of energy, and how we can do the exchange of energy is with you through your likes, subscriptions, and comments. That can help my channel to just spread the message across and reach more people for healing and relaxation. When you're leaving the comments for me, I again ask you to please be respectful. Just a gentle reminder that I am not able to have a personal relationship with you. So this relationship is public and is of healing intentions and respect, if you know what I mean. I appreciate all those that they have commented, that they remained respectful towards me, towards the energy of womanhood that I am tapping into, to the sacred feminine. Please be gentle and respectful to that energy. This energy is not meant to be objectified or sexualized, if you know what I mean. So again, we are going to engage in this beautiful giving and receiving of sacred, respectful, supportive energy. And support for me at this moment is for you to kindly subscribe, like, and leave your respectful, beautiful comments. Or if you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask them. So we're going to do a healing session. So first of all, I ask you to put your intention for your own health and healing, or for the healing of your loved ones, forward. I'll give you an example. I put in the intention of healing my solar plexus. Okay, my solar plexus these days is a little bit upset. Solar plexus is where your stomach is located, because of so much stuff that has happened since year 2019, 2020. You know what happened. It was global, and that has greatly affected all of us energetically. And for me, it hit my solar plexus and the heart chakra quite a bit. So I am putting this energy forward to heal my solar plexus, my stomach, and my heart energy. Again, spraying this sacred water You can bless your own water with prayers, whatever prayers that works for you. And you can put in your favorite essential oil into the sacred water that you pray into to facilitate in your healing. And oil in all traditions, from Christianity to shamanism to Ayurveda, oil is always used for healing massages, for anointing, and for blessing. So this oil, as you know, I prepared myself, and I just put some drops the center of my head where the crown chakra is, and just do a circular motion right in there to clear the mental energy. You know, in the West, in the Western countries and all countries that are being affected by the Western society, we are so much in our head, in our brain. We are constantly analyzing, thinking, and so our brain is really active all the time. So we disconnect from the rest of our body, from our emotions, from our heart. So the emotions, they don't get processed properly because we are constantly ruminating in circulations and thinking. So I use that oil to sort of like clear that energy and balancing my chakras. So I invite you to join with me to allow the sacred breath of aloha to move into our body, into our nostrils. Inhalation, holding the breath wherever the tension and discomfort is. I invite you to put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And that way you're connecting to your body, to your feelings, and your emotions. Again, inhalations. Noticing any tension in the body and allowing your body to release that tension through each exhalation. Don't be afraid to breathe deeply and slowly. When we are in a rush, when we are so much in our head, when we are constantly calculating and using our brain, we forget our body, we forget even the breath. We do the minimal amount of breathing just to survive, and we want to do more than that. We want to heal ourselves with the sacred breath. And exhalation. Just exhalation. You can follow my hands and listening to my voice. You deserve to relax. You deserve to fully relax. Whatever burden that is on your shoulders, it's okay to drop that heaviness, that burden off your shoulders, dropping down your shoulders. You can put your hands, run your hands on your shoulders and on your arms. And I'm just doing this to my hands so you can see, but your hands should be dropped. And you just go all the way and remove the heaviness from each finger while your hand is dropped down, okay? Releasing that heavy energy out of your body, Make sure that you're sitting somewhere that is comfortable, I'm just gonna put my shawl around me. It's a little bit chilly right now, so I'm gonna make sure that I am warm and cozy. Right, make sure that we are comfortable and cozy. So, deep breathing, inhalation and exhalation. Paying attention to the movements of my hands. I can feel the energies that are being created, sacred energies. I am the conduit of the energy of the divine, just like a wire, right? So receiving the energies from the cosmos, from our creators, and with all those beautiful intentions that we have created, I send you this beautiful energy. You can just sit in front of the camera and receive this energy. We are going into meditation as I'm downloading beautiful sacred energies through my body. As a conduit, I transfer these beautiful energies of the divine, of healing, in through the web, through the internet, to you. So just take this moment and allow yourself to rest. You can lay down if you want to. You can just relax. You can sit down. I encourage you to take a deep breath again through your nose, holding the breath to wherever there's pain or tension in your body, and allowing these healing energies through my hands to reach you. Focusing on wherever the pain or the discomfort is, and allowing these energies to reach you, to heal you. Connecting to any sensations in your body, if you feel any warmth, any tingling sensations, breathing into your body and letting go of tension, stagnations. Just relaxing, relaxing, relaxing your head, starting from your head, relaxing your face, your forehead, my dear. Your forehead shows a lot of signs of stress. When I'm receiving messages, when I'm downloading messages, and when I'm involved in this energy healing, a lot of times the words, they don't come the right way. So I mix up my words because I am connected to a different frequency that is beyond the frequency of the logical mind. It's like I can mostly just speak in a different language. It's not so much connected to the nervous system. This language is coming from a different realm. It's not from this realm, and this language wants to come through. Okay, so I'm going to switch from the English language, which is really truly a business language, and I go into the language of the heart, which is the language, some people call it light language. Just take a moment for me to download. I have never done this publicly on the cam, So just I encourage you to continue on your relaxation, softening your forehead, softening your jaws. Inhalation and exhalation, softening your throat. Shamos teatros pais baiata. Shamos poeas nihes esbel naxis moi. Hoje sei as de moision stoit was piatnia. Eis dies moiste. Du schießt mij voort zo. Imagias paines tuos paridas da. Je m'aspeas mois de choses baia bastiava. Roes tis maistoros beis des miestioles de. Seis mis voes vos pais neostros bat. Ois me se faias diastas dion. Ai, la mistias voes mias dis me. Lois voes mis brei. Most mayantia das ojos mis fei. Imachos pies freis nes mis visiets dies mais da. Sie mais sojis pes befea. Emoches vis varais dis mais voice be. Les pes pieste. Rouge resweis mai. Simos da vispiata. Is michos vaias miois mio to. Les varijis mia las ujos viesesta. Gemosus vis varis mis moelan. Limachun si vas va. Jusifas vais lima. Tush des malas mi space spice don't see vis saristes tartes machon si posh pasti vis marches. So I don't know how this sound energy came through the web. I would like to hear about that, but I felt that it just went through all my cellular energies and healed my body on a very deep level. And I was guided to do this in this session. So I would appreciate your feedback and your comment about what you have received. Also, before I started this video, if I can find my glasses. Here we go. I wanted to pull out some cards. One of these cards is for self-care. It's just a motivational cards for healing. I'm not a tarot reader. I can sense the energy of collective, and I do receive downloads of information and energies, but I'm not a tarot reader. I don't necessarily predict the future, but these cards are cards that would encourage us to self-care. And so at the end of this video, and I'm going to do this at the end of each videos after we do our healings, energy healings and sound healing, I go and pull 2 cards, one from each deck. Okay, one is this deck that is called Shamanic Healing. And the other one, again, I'm not promoting these cards whatsoever. This is a Dear Self affirmation deck. This one I just purchased recently. The other one I've had for a very long time. And whenever I just feel disconnected or lost, I go ahead and pull 1 or 2 cards for myself from the Shamanic deck. So let's see what's going to come up in this one for self-care. So let's just tune into our body, our mind, and spirit. Again, you can pray, you can set intentions for your own healings, and we are connecting to the energy of the collective people that are watching my videos. We have already collected an energy, a collective energy among us, and we are going to pull a card for all of us who are watching this videos. So let's see what comes up in here. So in this card, it is inviting us to take action. So this is for those of you that are contemplating about doing something. So this is an affirmation for you to go ahead. Don't wait any longer. So if you want to do something, if you want to travel, if you want to build something, if you want to start a new business, go ahead. So it says action. That's the name of the card. The number is number 17. See if that number means anything to you. And 1 plus 7 is 8. That's my number. 8 is a sacred number for me. So see if either the number 17 or the number 8 or the number 1 or 7 means anything to you. The name of the card is action, and it says, I am optimistic about my future. Hey. And I acknowledge that taking action towards my goals is a necessary next step. So again, it's for those of you that are procrastinating. Procrastination is very much related to childhood trauma. So maybe you need to work on that. This is, of course, is not for everybody. I'm sure lots of you, they're just taking actions all the time. But let's see if this resonates. That taking action toward my goal is a necessary next step. I am ready to take action towards achieving whatever. So there's a empty space, so you can fill out the blank. So I'm going to read this again. I am ready to take action towards achieving blank by doing blank. So you can put in, I am ready to take action towards, you know, going to France by start searching for a ticket. It's just an example. I love traveling, so I just threw that in there. So I am flexible. So although I have a plan, I can be comfortable with change. With each step, I am willing to reevaluate my approach to maintain my happiness and excitement for what's to come. Beautiful, beautiful. So in another word, we're not going to be rigid. So if you want to achieve something, go ahead and, take the actions to achieve it, and if it doesn't, go through, or something happens, or disappointment happens, don't get discouraged. Be flexible like water, right? Be flexible. Rigid things, they break easily. So don't just, go like, okay, I have to do this or else the whole world's gonna collapse. There are always other ways. There are always other ways to achieve things, to achieve different things. Set the goal, do your work. If disappointments comes, just sort of maneuver around the disappointments. Either redo the same project or start a new project, whatever feels right to you. Okay? Take action. Take action and take charge of your own life. So that was a beautiful one. Now we're going to go to something a little bit more shamanistic and mysterious, something that has a bit more depth. I'm very much into shamanism, shamanistic healing, because back in the days, before the monotheistic religions, we were all connected to the natural world, and that's where shamanism is coming from. And we, as human beings, we are connected. We're not just connected, we are the natural world. We and the nature are one. So, and that's what shamanism is all about, tapping into your nature, tapping into the nature, become one with the nature, getting to know your body, getting to know your psyche, getting to know all the elements of your existence on a very deep, deep level. Alrighty, so let's see. I'm gonna pull one card for my collective, the people that are watching my videos. Let's see what came up. Buried in earth, transference. I'll show you the card. This is very interesting. So there is a person that it's buried underneath, and there are people here, and there's a circle. There's this, looks like a shamanic drum. Somebody is playing a drum, and there are other people that are mourning, it seems. So it's called Buried in Earth and Transference. This is very interesting. So some of you know that my father passed away in year 2022, and also I never mentioned this, but my brother also passed away 2 months before that. And the card number, the last card number was 17. 1 plus 7 is 8, which I'm very connected to. and the 8 is that infinity sign. So this doesn't necessarily mean the actual death. Like in my case, yes, I have lost 2 people that I love the most. But death could be also death of a dream, death of a relationship, death of an era, death of part of ourselves. We are transmuting all the time. Some aspects, usually false aspects of us, fall and to reveal our true self. So still, even it's a false aspects of ourselves, we need to mourn for that departure, for that death. Or it's possible that we went through the death of a loved one, right? And for me, my loved ones, they were very much part of me, and they still are, because their soul and their spirit is still very much attached to me. So with this deck, a booklet actually comes up. So I'm going to find out what this exactly means. Buried in earth. So I'm going to look for B. Okay. So this is the definition of it. So let's see. So this is a very deep card. So there's a lot of interpretation, lots of depth that it's involved in understanding these decks. So I'm just gonna read the interpretation of this card for you and see if you can actually resonate. So it says, I need to turn away from the camera because there's not enough light in here. So dig deep to find what is hidden beneath the surface. This is very interesting because the majority of people in our society, they like to, stay in the surface. How do you do? Oh, how do you do? How are you? Oh, I'm okay. How is your day? Oh, great, fantastic. Life is beautiful. Watching comedies, watching these shallow, nonsensical, movies, to stay distracted, to not excavating deep in the heart energy, deep in the soul energy. So this deck, Buried in Earth, is inviting us to dig deeper. And digging deeper requires courage. So dig deep to find what is hidden beneath the surface. This is true of family in the present, and more poignantly from the past. This is true of family in the present and more poignantly from the past. Their stories, experiences, and circumstances have contributed greatly to what is currently happening in your life, as well as who you are and how you deal with things. Being ceremonially buried with objects that have a direct connection to one's ancestors is not for the faint-hearted, but it is a very powerful rite of passage. Ancestors can include anyone who you held in high regard or had a profound influence on your life. When you are stripped back emotionally within the sanctuary of Mother Earth, the energy of those you hold dear is transferred to you, passing through the objects and into your being. Connect with the energy of this card to open yourself to the truths, answers, and attributes you need from your ancestors right now. This will help you move forward in your journey free of negative attachments and falsehood. Please ensure you undertake this with the correct guidance and supervision. Buried in earth revealed, submerged in the earth with a tube to breathe through, this rite exposes the participant to the elements around them and the truths hidden within. This rite of passage imbues the recipient with the medicine of the ancestors and removes fear of the unknown shadow self. It was practiced by many cultures as a direct way to gain wisdom from the ancestors. During the rite, knowledge was passed from the bones of the ancestors with whom the participant was buried. Stop burying your head in the sand. Ignoring problems prevents you from facing reality. Someone from your past offers a helping hand. Journey within to get to the source of a situation. Bury the hatchet. Hidden gifts are unearthed. I hold you here in the darkened silence. Strip from you all pain and violence. Replenish your soul with wisdoms. Now rise again, a stronger you. I had to look away from the camera because light is here. So what I understand from this, some of you that are watching my channel, you have lost somebody. And this card is inviting you to not to fear the messages it is trying to come across from this loved one who has passed on towards you, because this person wants to guide you and support you through your journey. This message is also for those who are scared of diving deep within their own shadow self, that there are part and aspects of themselves that they try to disown and take distance from. And this card is encouraging you to dive deep and excavate into the depth of your shadow, to discover yourself, to discover your fears and confronting your fears. I hold you here in darkened silence, strip from you all pain and violence. So when we dive deep into our shadow, and when we confront the hidden aspects of ourselves, suddenly out of nowhere they don't come up. People that they don't confront their own shadows and they pretend, you know, life is all glory and it's all perfect, suddenly they can get triggered and they just flip over, because they're not in touch with their shadow self. That place is hidden. It's hidden, it's not seen. So somebody or a situation can suddenly come and poke at that hidden aspects that you're not willing to see. And again, to prevent others and yourself to see that hidden aspects, you're going to start either becoming aggressive, or you run away, or you shy away, or you behave in a way that it's not wise, right? So if we have confronted our shadow and somebody in front of us is poking, let's say, at my shame, all right? It's just trying to tell me that I'm a bad person, I'm not trustworthy, blah, blah, blah. If I have already confronted those insecurities and hidden aspects of me that I don't want to look at, because a lot of us want to feel that, oh, we are perfect, I have no fear, I am, I don't have any shame hidden anywhere in here. But then wait, that, somebody, either a narcissistic person or a sadistic person or somebody that is just simply not a nice person comes and pokes at you. So if you just explode and if you go off handle, that is an indication that you're not diving deep, you're not confronting your dark sides. And dark side is not always negative. So there can also be some hidden gems in your shadow that others, when you were a child, didn't feel comfortable with you being that bright and having so much talent. So you felt to hide your talents and your intelligence and your creativity down in the shadow and ignore it because it was making others feel jealous or uncomfortable. So it would make your environment uncomfortable. So you would hide those aspects of yourself that goes into the shadow. So this card, where did I put the actual card? This card is encouraging you to reconnect with either aspects of yourself in the shadow that it's buried and hidden, or with your own depth that is buried and hidden, to connect with that, or to connect spiritually and emotionally with your loved ones that are passed on. And you see these people that are sitting in here, they're sitting in stillness, they're mourning, they're in meditation. There's nothing wrong, people. There's nothing wrong with mourning and being sad. Let's just not being afraid of that. So if you need to grieve, do your grieving. Okay, unfortunately, our society is very much grief illiterate. So they don't know what to do with somebody who is grieving. So they start like giving, the really shallow advices. Oh, that person is in a better place. Oh, they are free from all the burden of this life, blah, 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 blah. So nobody is sitting with you whole. Look, see how these people are sitting together? One person, there's some that are standing, some are sitting, but they're together. They're together. Drumming, connecting, having a ceremony, and holding a space. And this circle is showing that they're all standing and sitting and lying within one energy and one circle. It's showing the connectedness of those that are passed on and those that are still alive and mourning and are sounding their drums. It's also circle of life, right? I think it's beautiful. And you can also interpret this however it fits your situation. This is what came to me. That's why I really think this shamanism or these cards are medicine, because they have depth. They have so much depth, and you can excavate. And when you connect to the energy of the cards, the right message pops up for you. So I really enjoyed this. My dears, wherever you are in this world, YouTube says that majority of the people that are watching my videos, they're from India, Canada, and States, but only 50% of them. And the rest, they're probably scattered all over the globe, all over the world. So wherever you are, bowing to the light and the dark within you, I wish you all the best. We are all going through some rough times right now. Rough times. I acknowledge the fact that there are wars in our world, nonsensical, stupid wars, and a lot of people are dying, a lot of people are suffering, a lot of people have been injured. So yes, I acknowledge that I sighed very deeply because it was heavy and I felt it. Sending you prayers because that's all I can do from here. I cannot be in the Holy Land. I mean, the whole world, the whole earth is holy, but you know what I'm talking about. I wish peace everywhere in the world, especially in Middle East right now and everywhere else, that there is unrest and war and famine. Wishing safety, health for all the children. There are children. They're the children of this world. Let's not hurt them. Be kind to the children. They're innocent. They're very innocent. Let's be kind to animals and children and to our environment, not polluting the environment, being kind to ourselves, being kind to our friends, to our immediate family members. Easier said than done sometimes. It's very easy to be kind to children though, because they're innocent. Their eyes are pure and they are innocent and they have purity, and whatever we do to them, they're gonna suffer the consequences, or vice versa. If we do good to them, they're gonna flourish when they grow up, and if we do harm to them, they are the ones that they suffer the consequences. Okay, so sending peace and healing to all over the globe. Maybe next time, or maybe underneath this video I will leave you my email, so if any of you want to reach out and email me, or if any of you want to schedule a healing session, we can do that as well. Okay, my dears. Otherwise, if you don't want to go that route, just tap into my videos. I try to post a video at least every other 4 days, or if I have time, even sooner than that. I'm determined to contribute in the peace of this world, and sending healing energies to all of you. Namaste, people. Peace and gratitude. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like the videos so we can get the message across. Thank you very much, and namaste. Bye for now.